Here we have SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. To right circular cylinders A and B have the same volume. The radius of cylinder A is 20% longer than the radius of cylinder B. Which of the following statements correctly describes the relationship between the heights of the two cylinders? Okay, let me write A and here B, and let me assume VA as a volume of cylinder A and VB as a volume of cylinder B, and let me assume R as a radius of cylinder B. Then what is the radius of cylinder A? Because there is an information, that is the radius of cylinder A is 20% longer than the radius of cylinder B. If the radius of cylinder B is just R, then the radius of cylinder A is 20% longer than this, then it can be written as 1.2 times R. And also I assume HB as the height of cylinder B and HA as the height of cylinder A. We know that there is a formula to get a volume of a cylinder, that is V equals to pi times R square times height. Okay, we can use this formula to get the volume of cylinder A and volume of cylinder B. And also there is an information in the question, that is the two cylinders A and B have the same volume. That is volume of cylinder A equals to volume of cylinder B. Now we can write the volume of cylinder A, that is pi times for R we can plug in 1.2 times R, that's radius of cylinder A. Then we get 1.2 times R the whole square times the height of cylinder A is HA. We can plug in HA over here. And for volume of cylinder B, we have the formula pi times the radius of the cylinder B is R. Then we get R square. The height of cylinder B is HB. Let me write it over here. Okay, here we have 1.2 and R are multiplied, and we have the common exponent too. Whenever two values are multiplied and we have the common exponent, the exponent can be distributed to each value and multiply the results. Then I'm getting pi times 1.2 the whole square times R square times HA equals to pi R square HB. Okay, pi times the value of 1.2 the whole square is 1.44 times R square times HA equals to pi R square times HB. Okay, here we find the common divisor pi and R square on both sides. Better we can divide both sides of this equation by pi R square. Let me do it. So here this pi will cancel, this R square will cancel. Here pi R square will cancel out. Then we get 1.44 times HA equals to HB. Okay, now I'm going to plug in a random value for the height of the cylinder A, that is for HA. I'm going to plug in a random value, that is HA equals to 100. It's just my assumption over here, that is let HA equals to 100. Okay, then when HA is equal to 100, what value do we get for HB? Let me do it. Then we get 1.44 times 100 equals to HB. Then when we multiply these two values, I'm getting 144 equals to HB. Okay, now I got HB equals to 144. That is when HA is equal to, the height of the cylinder A is 100, the height of the cylinder B is 144. Clearly, the height of cylinder B is 44% more than the height of the cylinder A. So we have this stuff in answer choice D. That is, the height of cylinder B is 44% greater than the height of cylinder A. The correct answer choice for this question is D.